Hello, Ivan Baben, Ivan Haven. Welcome to another episode of Perfectly Misfit. I am your host, Renee Encarnacion, and sitting to my left, this handsome fellow right here, Daniel motherfucking Webb. How are you today, brother?
I'm good, brother. You got your
I got a
ready?
beverage. I got a beverage.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, we gotta wait.
I'm good. No, we're gonna do more than one.
But
But
I
cheers
whatever.
to you. Cheers to the fourth, and go fuck yourself. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go. Love you, buddy. Here you go.
Shop time if you're at home. Welcome to Perfectly Misfit, the show where we have no idea what the fuck we're talking about ever. The show is a way for Dan and I to catch up every week and basically just talk the shit that we can't talk to anybody else. Basically, okay, that's a
Basically.
Yep. Usually it's just me and him, but on occasion we are blessed with extremely illustrious guests. Some more than others. This one's, he's like on the back burner. He's just one of those guys that can be like, "Hey man, what you doing? Come over." Virtually, and it's somebody we love. It's your favorite shit talking kind. Joey, Irish fucking Youngblood O'Neill.
I can fly.
Good to be back. Good to be back.
I didn't know if you were gonna have peanut butter in your nipples or what.
Yeah, I was about to say, is he doing his fucking Jim Carrey and Cable Guy imprint?
Billy.
So you started saying illustrious and stuff, and I was like, oh, he's definitely going to trash me at like any turn here coming up.
And it never did, huh?
Yeah, I was like, wow, that was a shockingly good intro.
The formerly hair-having, shit-talking cunt Irish O'Neill. Welcome back on the show, sir.
Thank you, man. I'm excited to be back.
Me and Joey were up late last night playing a child's game.
Yeah, you twisted my dick into playing some Fall Guys, and I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's just a game that you have to like cap how many runs you're gonna do. Where you're like, hey, if we're not crushing it by 5, different game, because I'm gonna start getting mad.
Yeah, Joey rage quit last night. He was like, fuck this. And then we're like, we get back to the party. We're like, what the fuck? He goes, I already dashboarded. I dashboarded immediately.
I couldn't take it.
I play Fall Guys with my kids, so
it's not a bad game. It's definitely fun.
The game is so fun.
But you get like 1 or 2 motherfuckers that just keep cucking you like right at it. That's what it was. It was like it was our last game that we played. And I was like, I could see the finish line. And it was the one where it's like the spinning platforms right before the end. And it's just every time I went to jump, some little fucking cunt grabbed me and knocked me off. And I was like, fuck. And I was blowing it for my team because we were playing in groups. So like they're all finished.
That was the hard part where he's like, I refuse to be the one who's bringing this whole team down. And Joey's like, nope, done. I'm out.
Rage quit.
Definite rage quit. That was hilarious. I've been playing video games with Joey for like 2-3 years now. Actually, like 3 years for sure. And I've never heard him that frustrated.
It's just I knew I wasn't gonna play another game, so I was like, I'm out of here. I'm like, you got to download Dead by Daylight. We've been playing that a lot lately.
No, I did play that.
Here's the thing, we have enough people that we can play. Like, we don't even have to play online. We could just have 5 of us and go, okay, Renee's the killer this time, and then you get to be the killer, and then the 4 of us are trying to survive what you kill. Like, we can just cycle between us. We don't even need to get the online involved.
Dead Before Daylight?
Dead by Daylight. Dan, if you haven't played this game, it's so fucking fun. I played it first.
It's like a hide and seek. It's a monster.
You remember the Jason game, the Friday the 13th?
It
came out before that, and it was like it's that concept where like someone's playing as a killer in first person, and then all the there's 4 survivors who are playing in third person, and you're trying to activate these 5 generators to power the gate and escape the map. And like they have like a large collection of survivors and killers you can choose from. Like they won't call it like Scream, but it's like, it's Ghostface, and like they have like Leatherface. They've got
Ghostface Killer? from Wu-Tang?
That would be sweet, dude. That's terrifying.
You just got like you got a big giant Averex jacket on.
Yeah, but they got like Leatherface, Freddy, Jason, the bitch from The Ring they just added. But then they like the survivors. They got a bunch of cool people. Like they got Leon from Resident Evil. They got Ashley J. Williams from Asher's Evil Dead. And each one has special abilities and shit. So like we'll be playing, and my one buddy who's like autistically good at the game. He'll just like lure the killer over and just be fucking having him chase him around and like throw pallets behind him, jump through windows back and forth, just fuck with the killer. He'll be like giggling, fucking. We're just like,
that's the reason why I hate that game. I've played against somebody like that, and it's just like where they know the one corner where like when you're a kid and you're playing tag and you're chasing somebody around the car, and like none of you are. Yeah, none of you have the balls to just jump over the car. So like, like you're just always you just keep doing this, and you're just like out of stalemate. It's so fucking annoying.
That's the thing, because the killer, because that's the thing. You would think that you can get him on the edge, and like as he's pursuing you, his like bloodlust increases, so his speed increases as he's like cooking in on you. So it's like you really have to have something like a pallet to throw down to break his stride. Otherwise, like he'll get your ass. Like you can't really just straight run from a killer. He'll fucking get you. And each of them have different like abilities. Like someone might make it there was like the new one the other day, and it teleports to fucking lockers and shit, and also makes the whole map go like pitch black. So then you're just like running in darkness trying to find a way around all this fucking Demigorgon looking thing is trying to chase you. Speaking which, the Demigorgon from Stranger Things is also one of the killers you can play as too. So like there's all kind of really cool shit, but it's just dude, it's so heart pounding when the killer starts getting near you. You start hearing that little like heartbeat, like
I will say we moved on. We moved on from Fall Guys to Among Us, and like I gotta say, playing that game with a squad is a game changer. Like that was so much fucking fun. Like to the point, Dan, there was like 11 or 12 people in the beginning, and it got down to just me, someone else in the party, and we knew it wasn't us because we were like next to each other the entire time. And then it was one other person. We're like, wonder if he's the fucking imposter.
Nice.
Yeah, Dan, if you have it on your phone or something, even you should come play with us sometime because you can join in from your phone.
He's got PlayStation and Xbox.
Yeah, I got PlayStation 5, dude.
Oh, easy peasy. Yeah, dude, we ripped that.
Yeah, and I did just download 2K22.
The only problem with Dan is he's a very, very early to bed person. He's up at 5 every morning. So, yeah, I think in bed by 10:30. It was literally 2:30 in the morning, Joey's time last night when he tapped out.
Yeah.
Nope.
Joey, what'd you do for? And by the way, everybody, in case you're new here, Perfectly Misfit, like I said, is a show where we really don't have too much to talk about. We have our 3 basic subjects. We'd like to the first half hour just shoot the shit, catch up, and then we'll get into our topics, which are podcasts. What?
Coping with having a big dick and the back pain that ensues with that.
Listen, man, like you wonder why I was out golfing earlier. It's because like I gotta stay limber, bro. Lugging this fucking 17-inch python is.
I mean, it's a 7-iron at least.
No, yeah. There's a pitching wedge. But yeah, we talk about podcasts. We talk about BDE. We talk about movies and TV shows and food that we have either eaten or just a restaurant somewhere that we've consumed. I was supposed to go for fucking red tacos today, and I didn't fucking do it.
What are red tacos?
Birria tacos. Yeah, it's like this new trendy thing where like it's like barbacoa, but then they put like cheese in it, and they soak the tortillas in like a red sauce. My New Yorker just came out. Excuse me. I think my dog is doing something he's not supposed to.
Licking his balls.
Oh, alrighty.
Like that.
It's
all right.
Just out in the middle of talking about what the fuck you're talking about. I love that shit.
It's all good. Me and Dan just carrying another podcast.
Hey, we do it all the time. Bro, all right. So, what the fuck did you do for 4th of July? Did you do anything fun?
We did like the classic. We came and traveled to Massachusetts.
So yeah, these tacos out.
Yeah, no, for 4th of July, yeah, we linked up with some family and we did like the classic, barbecue, like watched some fireworks and stuff. And I mean, we fucking ate like kings, hamburgers, hot dogs, fucking, classic American meal for 4th of July. You got to do it right. What about you guys? What'd you guys do?
Well, I was supposed to normally have a huge party for 4th of July. That's like my thing. But the Roe versus Wade thing kind of had my girl down. And then, like, she also just got back from camping. Didn't have enough time to get everything ready. And we just kind of said, fuck it. And didn't do anything at all. Except we went to my buddy David's house. And he grilled some food. And we did, like a third of the fireworks we normally do. But nothing crazy. Just good old, like, just hang out with some, my buddy.
Yeah,
Nice.
Dan lives in a state where I think as long as you have the out of state license, you can get the real good boom booms.
Yeah, you got.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's easy to blow 2-3 grand on fireworks, like,
That's wild.
and they're good and they last forever. Like,
Yeah, that's
our
why my
neighbors-
favorite. I what I don't do is I don't buy those the cakes. Those things I feel like, while yes, it's all like everything in one box, but it's just like it's 2 minutes and it's done. I like to get a couple packs of fucking Roman candles, couple packs of bottle rockets, and like 2-3 packs of fucking mortars, and it's like everybody can have fun. Everybody gets a fucking Roman candle. Everybody gets to like go up to a bottle rocket and do the with the fucking little pug's bugle stick or whatever the fuck, but it's like it gives you the ability to time it and space it apart,
Yeah.
especially if you get like some
we
fun
like
shit.
to daisy chain the cakes, and then
Yeah,
have
that's
that
where you
be
start.
the last hurrah. Like, it's fun, dude. It's super fun. But yeah, this year we didn't get to do much. I didn't spend any money. I didn't have any extra money. I thought I was gonna, but I didn't have any extra money for fireworks. And
Joey, last time I was
it
in,
was really just a cool, chill ass weekend.
last time I went to see Dan, I left some fireworks just for his kids because I brought fireworks just for me. He's just lucky. The kids got lucky that I had some left over, and because we were hammered. So, and it was like, oh, that's right. We got wasted instead of fire, like a bonfire. But it was like so fucking windy. I got nervous. We were gonna set the woods on fire next to his house.
It's like, maybe not.
We were way far away. We were still like 100 yards from the woods, but
bro,
we were
it was
plastered, so it
was
looked like it was
windy.
100 feet.
Renee's like, the one time I'm here and shit is the time that it's gonna fucking
burn down half the acreage on his property and shit.
And then you're just gonna have this Puerto Rican turning to you with fire ablaze in the background, like, sorry.
Ay, señor, disculpe, no entiendo, no hablo inglés.
Yeah, but then I could just turn it into all farmland because the ground would be nice.
That's what I was gonna say. Turn and burn, baby. Guess we're building a new barn.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, Dan sits on a nice little piece of land there. It's nice. I know we never got to go back all the way back into the woods. We didn't have time. I literally got to his house, pulled a 1-gallon Ziploc bag full of 9mm ammo, and we went out back and just started popping off at pallets and shit.
Rules.
Yeah,
bottles,
good times.
or
That's
anything I could
the
find.
life, dude. That's what it means to be an American. You have that
To be able to do that in your backyard too, just like
chill, like, oh,
The
yep,
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
couple beers,
You can
couple
shoot
bullets.
anything at my house, like your ARs or whatever. I don't have a range. I mean, I have my own range that I built, but like,
yeah.
other than that, it's like whatever. No one gives a fuck. No one's close enough that you could hit.
Actually, yeah, it's so even funnier now I remember setting off the fireworks that one year. The neighbor kids came out and just like were sitting on their lawn and be like, yay! Everybody likes fireworks.
Drunk dumbass fucking guys trying to light fireworks who can't even fucking sit.
In the fucking in the wind.
launching mortars 100 feet in the sky.
Yeah.
Oh,
But that's so that's what I did as well. I went over to a buddy's house. I brought some chicken and some fucking corn and shit. And they had some burgers and dogs, and I got to try a really cool. We'll do that in the food segment, but I got to try an interesting egg salad. Yeah, that was bomb as fuck. But I had same thing. Like I said, I had a pack of mortars and I had a pack of fucking Roman candles. And if you watched my Instagram stories this on Monday, you got to see one of those Roman candles ended up in a very interesting location that I did not need to see. But I sure as shit recorded it because content. Can't ever have too much of it. So everybody just had chill. Oh yeah, that was also was fun. Like got to go and like sit up on my buddy's roof of his house. He put like a ladder and climbed up on the little like shed next to the house, and then from the shed,
and you guys tenderly kissed and stuff at sunset.
we held hands. It's a summer fling. I'm not trying to ruin the summer romance.
Yeah, you don't want to get too invested.
All right. I mean, since it's like appropriate, let's. And I know Irish has to go a little sooner than later. Or no, what else? What else has been going on, boys? We're still a little ahead of time. We're good. Haven't seen you in a while, Joey. You know, I miss your fucking face. God damn it! I always forget how pretty you are.
Stop. Yeah, not too much, man. I've just been kind of like nomading around and like doing a lot of chilling and stuff. I've been like, you know, working my dick off for a while. So like now I'm just in my fucking chill me zen phase. I'm just doing shit that I want to do.
You know, Dan recently got a new job, I think, since the last time you were on, and like he's been like loving how much he's appreciated at his job, which is just like something Joey and I are definitely missing in our lives. You know, as a lot of people really just will take as much advantage of you as they can, and it really sucks that no matter how much you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, they suck.
Hey, man.
Tom Segura came on. We have a local radio station that like just does comedy 24 hours, stand up 24 hours a day. I'm buddies with the DJ. Come to find out, the dude is 65. I'm like,
I thought you were gonna say 13. I was like, that's maybe.
I know. I was like,
I
would be buddies.
Coming up is Lucy Cole. No, but
said 13, not a midget.
Yeah. I forgot 13-year-olds sound like this now. But that Tom Segura bit about like someone bringing a baby into a movie theater, and he like went and reported. Yeah, he reported it to the manager, and he's like, "Some people suck," and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's right." But yeah, that was fun popping off fireworks, and like I felt like a kid again because we didn't want to do it in the backyard, so I had to like go out to the street, and there's a lot of trees, so I had to angle it just right so I don't burn somebody's fucking house down again. What about you, Dan? I mean, I got to go golfing today, or actually, I went golfing twice in a week, bro. I got to go play golf at the Colorado University Boulder football stadium.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking cool.
Nice.
Hella good.
Dude, I haven't been golfing yet at all this year, which is fucking crazy because
this time last year we had to
by like 100 times.
Yeah, this time last year we had to like reschedule our date because Dan was in a golf league or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't do the golf league this year. And then honestly, like I've just been so fucking busy. Like I haven't even gone to a driving range yet, which is fucking sad. I think I'll do that Saturday. I won't
Yeah,
have kids Saturday, so I'll probably go do that Saturday morning.
yeah. I
But
got to go to Top Golf in that stadium. That was pretty cool. They had like the Top Golf game set up, except they only had like the 9 and the pitching wedge because like the longest shot I think is like 175 yards. So if you
oh
pull
man,
out a fucking driver, you're gonna take out the jumbotron probably.
nice.
Yeah, that was fun and free as well, dude. Shout out to fucking Bumble. Gave us a $20 food voucher and a drink ticket and 2 hours of free Top Golf. Joey, I don't know if you've ever done Top Golf, but that shit's like $50 an hour. So
What exactly is Top Golf? Is that just like
it's like a driving range, except sorry.
you're just hitting like the golf balls at targets and like the
So
Yeah.
some like that, but they're like virtual targets, and the bigger Top Golf, like whatever you want to call it, ranges have like multiple games you can play. You can be going for distance, you could be going for accuracy. They had when I went to the one down in Centennial, they had one that had like Angry Birds. So it's literally like it's like a virtual wall of Angry Birds, and you're trying to knock that shit down. You know,
wow.
but it's dope because then like each bay is catered. Like they'll bring you booze, they'll bring you food, and they've got like great food. Each bay usually has like either those misty things that they put in the like really hippie, really trendy bars that has like the cool mist. And then they have heaters for the winter time. Yeah, it's almost like bowling, I guess, where like like it keeps track of everybody's score and shit in that aspect. Yeah, it's like you put your name in, take your turns and shit. Yeah, a lot of fun. Just a little pricey though. You're gonna drop a good $100. You're gonna drop a good $100 for an hour.
Oh,
One
for
person?
I mean, yeah, like if you like,
people, you'd be at least $100.
yeah, because you're gonna. It's about.
I don't love
You're gonna
that at all.
But it's an
so
activity.
figure it's about like $50 or $60 just for the bay, and but then you split that between the homies. And then like food is gonna be like $15 for something, a burger and fries. Then you're gonna drop a good another $8 on a shot, a beer, another $8.
Bro, this is a dinner and movie, except without the stupid movie. You're playing golf.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's an activity. It's a date
I mean,
night. And
you could
you're
also
not
just
doing things
I
out
put my
at once.
dick and popcorn at Top Golf, dude.
Yeah, you can. I mean, there's probably kids there, but hey, I mean, well, same with the movie theater. But
well, so what that I was at Buzz Lightyear? I mean, that's kind of
right. I was gonna say, the new.
That's just kink shaming if they're trying to kick you out for that.
Yeah, dude. I thought that was fucking. Are we not like all adults here now? What's going on?
Fucking Irish is getting all Pee Wee Herman and shit.
Shit. What did you guys eat anything like dope on the 4th?
Normal like kibasas and stuff.
Yeah.
Burgers always. I mean but I actually didn't eat any burgers, just kibasas. I love fucking.
I did my chicken. I like just usually taking, regular sauces and then just combining them together to make my own shit. So this weekend I took a mesquite, like Laurie's mesquite marinade, but then I threw in a bunch of pickled jalapenos and some of that pickled jalapeno juice, and I let that shit probably like an hour. And
that's pretty sexual, dude.
Yeah, I did the mesquite, and I also did a garlic herb Lowry's with the jalapenos as well. Yeah, that shit came out pretty fire. But then what's funny was I almost burnt the chicken because somebody doesn't clean their fucking grill, Devin. And so afterwards I couldn't. Sorry,
I said he's definitely watching this.
Oh no, he watches. Devin.
Oh, good. If he does,
You want to clean
Take
your
care of your
fucking
shit,
grill, podcast,
motherfucker.
bitch.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
clean your
it's
grill is
now.
like step one, motherfucker. And the last step of when you're done. Like you bring in the food, you come back out, and it's still hot. So you
If you're
scrape
a
it down.
fucking man,
God, no one likes you.
yeah, that's
Fucking
what a
Devin.
man does.
You wonder why you don't have any friends.
Devin's a fucking piece of shit. We all know it.
He's out here cosplaying as a man, a
Yeah.
real man cleans his fucking
Actually,
grill.
he might not be he might not be listening because he might be moving right now. But the chicken came out bomb. But I had a sriracha egg salad. I love egg salad. I'm such a fucking. I love me a good egg salad. A little bit of
Egg salad
onion,
doesn't
a
really
little
do
bit
it
of
for me.
tomato. Huh?
Egg salad doesn't really do it for me. I'm not gonna lie.
It's one of those real basic white people things that I'm just like, ooh, egg salad. Oh,
Oh, that's deviled eggs for me, dude. Deviled eggs.
that
I'd be
too.
like, oh, dad boner. Like
That
just
grew on
fucking
me
go.
as
Yeah,
I
see,
got
those
older.
things, like a lot of that shit, like that's like classic white shit, or even just like straight up mayonnaise, like doesn't fucking do it for me, dog. I fucking hate all that shit.
Bro, you can hand me a ham sandwich and put some mayonnaise on it. I'd be like, hey.
That's wild.
Yeah, I'm
You go
fine.
for me, it's mustard or bust, dude.
Gross.
Nice spicy brown mustard. Mwah.
Mustard, pickles, and olives can all go fuck themselves.
Olives can fuck themselves. I don't play with that shit.
I'm literally mad they fucking put a mustard packet in my corn dog order today. I'm like, no, I said no mustard.
A hot dog with
I
mustard
only
is
put
like the way to
mustard
go.
on like hot dogs. You can't put ketchup on hot dogs, but you can do like
Yeah.
Hot dog
relish
is-
and fucking onions and all that shit. But just
Yeah.
you're un-American if you put
Ketchup and
on
onions.
Amen. Onions, yes. Ketchup, you might as well be ISIS.
I am ISIS. You didn't know I was in Iraq. 09. Check my records.
But yeah, no, yeah, ketchup is good. It's a fine condiment, but not on hot dogs.
I've moved on from ketchup, man. Even with fries, I'd rather dip it in barbecue sauce.
Dude, you know what I did have this weekend though is jalapeno ketchup. That shit was good.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Like Heinz makes it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've
and
seen.
if you buy
Intriguing.
anything but Heinz ketchup, you are fucking garbage as fuck.
By the way, this is the most stoner conversation of all time. We're over here talking about fucking ketchup, motherfuckers.
Damn right. Damn right. We're talking about the important things in life, bro.
Things and that. No one's talking about this shit. Everyone's
You
talking
know?
about Roe v. Wade. I'm about this fucking Heinz v. Mayo, son.
Yeah, dude.
ketchup
Heinz
v
over
mustard.
Your fucking Walmart catsup. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You call it catsup
Okay.
instead of ketchup, you can go fuck yourself too.
Die in a fire.
You call it that, you can get out of my country.
Oh shit. Before we get any further, Joey, when's SCC coming back, man? We missed the shit talking cunts. It's been like a month now.
We should be back probably in the next month. Me and O have
Wait.
been
2 months? It's been 2 months, right?
it's probably been like 2 months. I've been like up to my eyeballs in fucking podcasts and shit. Like the problem is like, I'm doing like 15 podcasts and shit that I'm editing, and it's like by the time I get to mine, I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck about a podcast. By the time I was getting to mine, I was like, I want to be playing. I'd rather play fucking 10 rounds of Fall Guys than like now that like I'm kind of like we're doing like the whole nomad thing and just kind of traveling around. I've got time for it. Oh, and I've been linking up and stuff, so we're gonna start filming them again, and like we're coming back with a vengeance. The first episode's gonna be pretty spicy, and then like
a little spicy.
Hence
the name of this episode.
What's the name of this episode?
STC number 710, and the description says spicy.
I like it.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes like I just get home from work and I don't want to do anything. I just want to get home and work on my bounce pass and shit.
I'm fucking saying, dog. New 2K is coming in September. You gotta get your fucking bounce pass game ready. You don't know what kind of new bounce system they might incorporate. You never know, son.
I am going to promote something I completely forgot. Live read. We'll be doing an episode of How Are You Now, where we're going to be doing another table read. And I will again be playing Noah Dick. And that will be Monday the 10th. Monday the 11th. This episode is really funny because it's a fan script of Letterkenny. So yeah, I went into the rehearsal yesterday not having read the script, and you're gonna want to watch this episode because I don't know how I'm gonna get through my part and not fucking die of laughter. Like everybody else had a hard time getting through just listening to the shit that I'm gonna be saying. Um, yeah, so definitely check that out. Check us out every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time here at Perfectly Misfit. I think that check out all my socials. Bet you I did. We really want to thank everybody who's been watching over the past couple of weeks because our numbers are
through the roof.
there. You go. All right.
Stealing sticks from everybody. What's up?
We don't have our own fucking material. I'm stealing everybody else's shit.
Whoa,
Hold on there, brother. Whoa.
It's a bar.
But,
We don't steal.
we call it. I call it bit blaming. No, our engagements have gone up by probably I want to say 450% over the past 2 weeks. So yeah, that was really, really cool. I'm sure it had to do with the $10 that I invested to give to Facebook, but that's a solid return for a $10 investment. So those of you who are new, thanks for checking us out. We do this for free. It costs us money to do this every week. So we can ask one favor, like, subscribe, tell a fucking friend. If you like Perfect, here's what you do. Please tell a friend and rate and review. Sorry.
Turn them all into Manchurian candidates for this podcast. Will be activated at a later predetermined date.
Pineapple, sailboat, apple.
No.
Dan, you want to plug anything?
No, dude.
No?
Nothing at all, actually.
Cool. Well, let's get into the podcast segment, man. Today was a very interesting day in the famous people podcast world. Huge announcement coming out of the West Coast. A lot of people kind of already knew this. I think I told Dan I saw this coming a couple of weeks ago, but there had been no confirmation. But Bobby Lee and Kalila are no longer together. Fucking crazy after like 10 years.
Really?
And not, yeah, it's official.
So are they not doing Tiger Belly anymore then?
They're going to continue to do Tiger Belly. They realize that, that what they have there is huge, I mean, not for nothing. If it wasn't for Kalila, I'm not sure Bobby Lee would be alive today. I remember when they got together fucking 8-10 years ago, whatever the hell long ago it was. He was doing nothing. He was canceling a lot of shows, not doing anything huge. Yeah, but she's been like, she cracked that whip. She put him in place, and she's made.
What was she doing before Bobby?
She was a nurse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She has like her own podcast and stuff now, right? It's doing pretty well.
Yeah, with some girls.
Yeah, something Trash Tuesdays.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's. I'm going to sit the proverbial literal tea right now.
Interesting trajectory.
Yeah. It's an interesting situation, especially if you're like an OG fan like myself and has watched this thing like grow into the big thing that it is like today. I'm sure, that's a big part of the reason why he was able to move to such a bigger, nicer place now and shit. And like, Now he was driving the same Audi for the past, or the same Prius, for like 15 fucking years, and now he's like bolting around in a nice little Audi and shit.
I wonder if does that affect bad friends now also, like Rudy and stuff, or they just is everyone just like carrying on like it's like work kind of thing, or like it's weird.
Did you listen to it, Dan?
No, I didn't get a chance.
Yeah. Usually I wait for the video component of that show to come out for me to watch it. But they released the podcast a day earlier, and I was already seeing spoilers on Facebook. And then when you go to the episode, it literally says the name of the latest episode is Bobby and Kalila broke up. But Bobby, I think, is realizing that it was the smart decision to do, but is still having a hard time letting go. That's what it sounds like, and I don't want to spoil too much. It did just come out a couple hours ago, so for those of you who haven't watched it yet or listened to it yet, it's a good listen. This is, I like when. Dan and I have been having this problem lately, Joey, where a lot of the podcasts we listen to are talking about a lot of like rich people problems. And it's just like, well, we listen because you guys are funny. But like a week or two ago, Joey, Christina P was talking about how she keeps getting stopped at airports by black people to compliment her clothing. And it's just like, all right. And then like she pulled up what the article of clothing she was talking about, and it was a $650 pair of sweatpants. Right. It's like, all right, I don't know, but I loved hearing
Two Bears One Cave has been doing the same shit.
Yeah, like Bert bragging about him spending $100,000 on fucking Tom Segura's birthday present. He bought him a fucking race car and a team, basically. But yeah, that's what I was getting at is I like these episodes where you get to hear the vulnerability of people. I'm not sure, like I felt like Kalila kind of, after like Bobby Lee like made the announcement, like Kalila kind of made it into being all about her, and I don't know. It's a very tough situation. I can only imagine. And I'm going to say this also. The fans had a lot to do with their breakup. Kalila has been getting like bullied as well, for causing the Schaub drama. And then like there's also been rumors of like her cheating on him and like being a gold digger and shit. But like she's been like, they come at her on social media. So that's part of it, man. It's very, very interesting day in the podcast world.
Well, I mean, and to get off this kind of somber subject, fucking Dudesy this week was fucking killer. Have you been listening to Dudesy at all, Irish?
I don't think so. What's that?
That's Will Sasso's new shit.
Will Sasso and Chad.
Colchin.
I always forget stupid last name. They have a podcast. It's the only podcast that is written, produced, and everything by an AI. So all the segments and everything are made up by this AI. It's really just Will Sasso being Will Sasso for the most part. But it is like, God, dude, it's been such a breath of fresh air, like for the podcast world, because shit's been getting so stale.
Yeah,
and like this shit is so great.
Yeah,
and like I have something to look forward to. It's the only podcast that I have alerts on for anymore. I got rid of all my alerts because shit's gotten so stale. And yeah, Tuesday around 1:00. That's like,
yeah, like just like Dan said, it's something that I look forward to every week. And it's going back to the 10-minute podcast, like level of just silliness.
Yeah, like the 10-minute podcast vibes. Which I mean, that shit was such a great concept, and just the, I remember you showed them to me early on, of just like the banter between like hosts and stuff is like really great to study.
Yeah, Chad Kultgen's like he's an interesting character. He's a writer. He's written books about The Bachelor. Like he's like kind of obsessed, because he feels that The Bachelor is an actual sport, or it's like should be respected on a level of professional sports, because in the end, like the real ultimate, nobody's really on there to try and find love. It's really just about getting that clout. So the actual winner of the Bachelor, is the person who after all is said and done has gained the most followers, and then in turn is making the most money off of their appearance on The Bachelor.
That's fair.
He actually has people who he's coached who are in the game right now, who are playing The Bachelor. So
competition basically.
Sorry.
So they basically made it into like a literal sports competition.
Well, but some people aren't of that mindset. But like he has just found people who he was like, hey, just let me be your coach, and I guarantee you will get the most out of your fucking experience on that show. And I was like, this is a very interesting concept. And it's to the point where like he won't reveal who it is, because then like the producers ultimately it's the producers that are going to make you look good or bad. You know what I mean? Yeah. They are the ones who are going to edit the shit, and like even though your story could be one way, they have the power to edit and fucking make you look how. Yeah, they can make you look however they want. So like, yeah, he got some dudes. He made him explain his logic in one of the past episodes. But yeah, it's fucking hilarious. Like Dudesy will be like, okay, for next week's episode, you need to do this XYZ, whether it's like listen to a U2 album, or when we made him bring in technology that they still possess that are now obsolete. And like, yeah, like literally like Will pulled out like a Palm Pilot or a BlackBerry that had like a detachable full-size keyboard. It was, I'm sorry, am I boring you? Yeah. No, but then what was funny is like one episode, Will didn't do the homework, and as punishment, Dudesy made him come on the next episode dressed as the Crow, and like
Crow cosplay.
Yes,
and he killed it, and it was the best episode by far.
That fucking rules.
Yeah, dude. And like, he starts
ever.
the episode with doing an episode of Ray Romano, and he goes,
"Everybody loves Raymond."
That's my Ray Cromano. It's just, I'm telling you. And then by the end, he's a sweaty mess. There's just like it's a way
makeup all over his mic and his computer and shit.
It's also a way for, yeah. There's been 2 episodes where Dudesy has made them smoke an entire joint. Like one episode they had to smoke an entire joint throughout the episode, and then one episode Dudesy wouldn't allow it to start until they smoked an entire joint. Yeah, and Will does not really consume like that. So yeah, it's just we've low key turned into the Dudesy review pod. Yeah, and we need to start hashtagging Dudesy in these things so it can maybe start commenting. What about you, Joey? What have you been listening to lately that we need to know about?
What have I been listening to? I still do a lot of Bad Friends. I do a lot of Dr. Drew, and Your Mom's House is like the main go-tos I listen to. I've been getting back into anime like real fucking hard. Real hard. Like I started watching One Piece a couple of weeks ago, and like I'm already 100 episodes in.
Nice. Yeah, Did you never watch One Piece before?
No, not really. Like episodes here and there, but never like I'm gonna watch it straight through. And like I had before that, I finally had watched all of the new like Dragon Ball Super and like everything that had come out.
Oh,
of
I'm
that.
never getting into Dragon Ball. I know there's like 400 episodes. Fuck you. I'm not starting with that
I
shit.
mean, I would never original just straight up Dragon Ball. I never really liked that with like Kid Goku, but like Dragon Ball Z, like up through like those sagas, and then the new Super, like it's just so fucking good and funny.
Did you ever watch like Trigun?
A little bits here and there.
I
Yeah.
fucking love Trigo and Vash the Stampede. Trigun was my shit. Samurai Champloo.
I watched Samurai Jack once.
Samurai Jack, fucking fire.
I've never watched anime. I think I've watched a quarter of an episode of a Pokemon show, and I fucking walked away. Like this shit is so like to me.
But Pokemon's a little
so-
too childlike. Like you gotta find like the thing about like a One Piece or like a Dragon Ball Z.
Dude, my
there's,
kids
like,
are
a
really
One Piece.
into Naruto and Dragon Ball Z, but I just can't get into it. Like it's especially the Naruto one. Like that dude is.
I haven't watched that
so
one yet. Yeah, I haven't watched that one yet. That's supposed to be like one of the big ones, but yeah, I don't know what One Piece and like Dragon
JoJo
Ball Z
something
just-
or other.
What about
is all or
Cowboy?
something.
What about Cowboy Bebop, Joey?
Yeah, that's a classic.
I don't know. I've never watched. Like I said, I've never really watched.
I
anime.
know. That's why I said Joey.
Oh, I think I said Dan. My bad.
Yeah. And then the one that I really, really liked. These were all like things that were just they would be on Comedy Central on Friday nights, and there would be nothing.
Or they'd be on like Toonami and shit. Cartoon
Yeah.
Network, have that
Yeah.
shit.
What was the other? Oh, Afro Samurai.
Afro Samurai is dope.
Yeah, Afro Samurai. Dan, you might like that one because it's like Sam Jackson's one of those is the voice.
I
and
would
it's like,
I would watch it just for that.
Yeah.
yeah, literally,
I love
it's like
Samuel Jackson.
it's this.
Dan might like the Boondocks too. Like, the Boondocks is funny. Like
Didn't Spawn have an anime for a minute
I think so.
on HBO? I think I've watched.
Yes, yes, yeah.
You
I'll
just
never
have to find the
forget.
right ones because like some of them have like good humor and shit. Like there was an episode of Dragon Ball Super where they're like in the future and shit, and he sees like it's like Goku, Vegeta, future Trunks, and future Trunks' girlfriend, and Trunks starts like kissing on his girlfriend, and Goku's like, he's like, "What are you doing, Trunks? With your face and stuff? Like, what's going on there?" And Vegeta's just like, "Goku, are you good? Like, what are you talking about?" He's like, "You mean, you know?" He's like, "You have like 3 kids," and he's like, "Yeah, but what does that have to do anything?" And he's like, "Are you mean to tell me that you have 3 kids and you've never like kissed your wife and stuff?" And he's like, "What's kissing?" And he's like, "Jesus Christ, you're fucking retarded."
The fuck?
Yeah.
And it's just like shit like that where you're like, wasn't expecting that in an anime.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, there's got weird goofy shit in anime that's like you couldn't do in like real life, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, anime really. There was one that I saw. I started watching it, but it just got a little too weird for me, and it was called like Prison School, and there was like literally like a small prison for men in the middle of this like all girls school or something like that. It was just like
That sounds
really
awesome.
Hentai?
what?
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was like the teachers are like super hot. And they have like special
Super
powers.
Jail? Wasn't Super Jail?
No, that was on Cartoon Network. That wasn't an anime.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
I remember
know-
Super Jail.
Watch that
That,
on
I
Pornhub?
know what you're talking about, but it sounds fucking interesting and cool.
yeah, Super Jail was a weird one too. I think let's see. I think Prison School's on Hulu.
What's the kid in the robot one?
Kid in the
You mean like Gundam or like
Full Metal something.
Oh, Full Metal.
Oh, Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh my god.
Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, yeah.
My kids started watching that recently.
That one's
I had
fucking. That one's trippy. Where it's like, so do you know what that the kid in the armor is? Like, that's actually like the kid's soul is in there. The armor is empty, but like,
Oh.
yeah. So like, it's those 2 brothers. The story of that is, I think the one dude's missing a hand, and the brother died because like their mom died, and then they try to use magic to bring them back, but you're not supposed to do that. So yeah, they lost the mom. Then the brother like was gonna die, and the one main character saved him by putting his soul into that suit of armor.
Okay.
That show is trippy, bro.
Yeah,
Seriously.
Okay. Yeah. No, my kids started watching. Maybe I'll tell them not to watch that one.
Yeah, I'm letting you know it's a little dark, and like that's how it starts. Is like their mom's.
That's
Fine,
most
if
of
it's
those.
dark,
That's
I
most of
don't
those
mind that,
animes.
as long as it's not like creepy.
It's not like crazy. I mean, I'm just saying that is the actual story, though.
That's
There
I
is.
mean that's a great one. Yu Yu Hakusho's a great one. Rurouni Kenshin's a great one.
Rurouni Kenshin was a good one.
When is that?
That's like the one where he's like a samurai and like he's like the Batosai, the manslayer, but he's like a samurai warrior shit. And like this like
Is
Asian
this
village.
something appropriate for like a 12 and 14-year-old?
Yeah, it's like samurais fighting and shit like that in school.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
only
I would
taking
fear.
notes so I could tell them. Like, I don't really. I'm never
No.
gonna. No offense. I'm never gonna watch them. But
I would steer away from Attack on Titan. That one's like way. That's you need to be a little older. I feel like for that one.
Maybe
That one has like.
be looking, I guess, but
Sorry.
I said, yeah, that one's a little creepy, I guess, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I did,
very
yeah.
creepy, and like it involves like giant people like walking around and eating entire towns of people.
well, that shit's fine. I meant like creepy is like it like some old dude fucking some young little like.
Oh.
That's all this shit I know. I mean like from what I've heard.
Well, that's
Like the hentai, whatever.
that's called
the fuck it is,
hentai.
all the same.
That's called
It's all
hentai.
the
That's
same,
a-
isn't it?
yeah, sure, Dan. No,
Fucking, I don't
no,
watch that shit, dude.
it's
As
porn.
long
That's
as it's
porn.
okay.
That is literally porn. No, all the things we're listing are just animes.
yeah, dude.
And I gotta really watch. What's the waifus or whatever the fuck it is? They print like those stupid like anime girls on pillows and shit for all the incels.
Oh, waifu? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
only know they were on. They did that on Your Mom's House, like a
Yeah.
long time ago. They were making fun of those people.
It's kind of funny. I've seen here a couple of times people have wraps on their cars with that shit.
I've seen some of that shit recently too.
Yeah,
It's
like half naked fucking like Japanese like animated schoolgirls on their fucking cars. Like weird. I don't know. I don't understand that culture.
That's
Um,
a little bizarre.
So, what about like any movies or TV shows, Joey? So we can wrap this up here. That's usually our last thing. I know you said you've been watching anime. What about any movies?
Yeah, I watched funny enough, I was hanging out with O the other day and we were hanging out with our girls and stuff, and we watched this one psychological thriller that I thought was like decent. It was called like A Night in Soho or One Night in Soho or something like that. And it's
Let's watch
like
that.
Last Night in Soho, that's what it was. And it's like a British bitch goes to like London. And I'll say the only shitty I don't think it's really any spoilers and shit, but like the only shitty thing about it is it's like they almost in the beginning of the movie kind of go like, when movies go like wink wink nudge nudge, just kind of go with us on something, and it's like you didn't really do enough to convince me. You're kind of like asking a lot for me to just go with you on this. They kind of in the first like couple minutes make you believe like this bitch has like some kind of almost like sixth sense power or some shit, but like they don't really show you. They just kind of like imply like, you've got some kind of gift or some weird shit. And she goes to London for like fashion school, and then she hates being in the dorm because they're like her roommate's a dumb cunt, and then she goes and stays in this like vintage 60s like room and stuff with this like old woman, and like as she's staying there at night when she goes to sleep, she's like transported to the 60s, and she's like seeing it through the eyes of this woman, and like each night it keeps getting more like fucked up and deranged, and then eventually it like ends with her getting murdered and stuff, and then she's like the girl's trying to like figure out like who the girl was and like who killed her and hid the body and stuff, and it gets like fucking crazy. And it's got a pretty good like twist at the end. It's not like the most original. Like I think Ani called it like literally in the first like 15 minutes of the movie like what the ending was, so it wasn't like that crazy, but it was still like interesting and fun to watch.
I haven't been consuming too much like long form media unless it's like a podcast because I can do that while I'm driving.
I want to see Doctor Strange still, but like I've also like everyone's been saying it's shitty.
Really?
I've
That's not
heard
everyone.
nothing but the opposite. I've heard nothing but
Really
great things.
good, because everyone I talk to is like, "Oh, it's fucking the worst Marvel movie," and I'm like, "Suck my dick." There's no way. Like, even if it's a bad movie, visually, it's gonna be fucking sweet.
Morbius is the worst fucking Marvel movie.
Oh my god! Don't waste your time on that.
I'll never watch that. Jared Leto, it's like, stay the fuck away, man. It's
I'm
not
so
worth
happy
Yeah.
I took too many edibles and slept through that. The drive-in.
it. Yeah, dude.
No, dude.
You know what else is great? I don't think I had. I think I saw this in between the last time I was on. But if you guys haven't seen the Northman, the
That's on my list.
bro. It's so, I swear to fucking
Wait,
God.
that's the new TV show, right?
No. The movie. It's got like Alex Skarsgård and like Willem Dafoe in it. It's like a Viking movie by Robert.
The
Ebert.
Norseman.
I think it's called The Northman.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's a great fucking movie. It's a Viking movie.
Yeah, it's so fucking metal. I saw it in theaters a couple months ago, and like, I think it's out now where you can kind of like watch it online or like, you know, from some service. And dude, I'm not exaggerating when I say like the first 10 minutes of that movie, like when they like go on this fucking epic ass raid, like right away, and they're all berserking out, my dick was fucking throbbing hard. Oh my God. It was so, I was like, dude, he like catches a spear midair and hurls it back at a dude and it goes right through his heart. And I was like, I almost stood up in the theater and started like, woo! Like,
Dan, I don't know if you know, but Joey used to do like that kind of like reenactments and shit like that.
Oh,
not
no way.
LARPing. It's not LARPing.
I didn't say LARPing. I said
know,
reenactments.
It's because you're
Close
a good
enough.
friend. But we didn't use any of that gay ass foam weapon shit. If the gayest thing
No,
we found was like like wooden swords, which
Joey
I
could actually teach you how to
hold on.
fight with that shit.
I've broken people's hands with that shit, and we fought with steel weapons too. We're psychopaths, but
Nice.
I've almost
Dude, I
cut
made Nicole watch fucking Major League.
Ooh, classic,
Great movie, right?
classic, dude.
She fucking hated it. She thought it was the stupidest movie ever, and I'm like, you're fucking retarded. Like,
You can't do anything
need
with
to move
them,
out.
right? I mean, it's just you're
Like,
You gotta show her Major League 2.
yeah,
Major League 2 is
you make
great
her watch
too.
you
Major
sit
League
there and you
1's
make her
the
watch
first
Major
one.
League 2.
No, dude, I'm gonna make her watch fucking
I gotta
Major League
take this
3
call. My
Back
mom
to the
never called me
Minors,
this late.
bro. Major League 3 Back to the Minors. We're watching that shit. That's the, in my opinion, and you know what's really funny is I actually think Major League 3 Back to the Minors is 100 times better than Major League 2.
That's wild.
It actually may be my favorite of the whole series, and it's like
I
the
thought you were gonna say
shittiest
your
straight to
favorite movie of
DVD.
all time, and I was like, that's a wild stretch, Dan.
Dude, I know for like that, and they're like, no, in that fucking series of movies. That'd
Sorry
be like
about
saying,
that.
like,
My
Police
mom
Academy
told me
5
that.
is better than Police Academy 1, you know? Which actually kind of is. Isn't it the Citizens on Patrol? That's like
Right,
my favorite fucking
let's ease up
Academy
there on
2.
these wild claims, Dan.
You know what? I also rewatched this week randomly. I rewatched The Doors again. Just because I don't know, I love that movie. Val Kilmer, The Doors.
Oh, Val Kilmer and
Yeah.
the Doors.
Yeah. That's like the biopic one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We rewatched that fucking, what is it? The Private Parts, Howard Stern one on it.
Oh, WNBC.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking pig fucker, is it they called him?
Pig fucker. That's a great movie.
That's fucking what's his name? Paul Giamatti playing the WNBC. WNBC.
Going with this man's theme, man.
All right. Joey, we always love seeing your fucking stupid face on here. You're always welcome to come on. Please let us know when STC is coming back. I'm definitely going to record. I'm going to get a fresh VHS and record that episode. We don't ask much of our fans, besides, trying to tell a friend if you think you like us, hit that like button. That really helps with the algorithm. But most importantly, what we ask is that you tell somebody that you love them. Let's make this a regular thing. Tell your friends that you love them. You never know when's the last time you might see them. Tomorrow isn't promised. Dan, I love you. Joey, you're all right in small doses, but I love you.
I got you. Fuck.
We'll see you guys next week.